Apologies to everyone who saw the earlier live stream. I'm going to blame Dave Llewellyn for it. Dave and I did a journey from Glasgow down to Greenock the other day, and we had problems with the camera. And the thing that should be automatic to turn it horizontal was pressed off. All your fault, all heed. Anyway, welcome back everyone. Very, very, very busy bridge. And I'm going to take you and introduce you to some of the people that are here. Douglas, you are now on a live stream, Douglas.
My name's Gordon, actually.
Gordon, I beg your pardon. There you go.
Douglas, I'll answer to Douglas.
You're now on a live stream.
How you doing, folks?
Whole of
Blackwood Bridge. Actually, it's been a very good day. Very little abuse and a lot of support. So, 54%. I would say 56%.
We did higher than that across there. We're up at 80%. I'll tell you how you... What you do is wait for a line of traffic, big line of traffic, and count just 10 vehicles, right? Lorries, cars, whatever they are. Work out how many positive responses you get from that 10.
That sounds very statistical to me.
Well, it's better than YouGov.
Anything's better than YouGov, you know?
Right, I'm going to go around and speak to everyone. Diane and Carol, you're both... Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm here doing the Bridges for Indy. I'm Diane Matheson. You may know me already through 12 Heats. And I've come down for the day to do some planning for the walk and also to have a bit of fun with these guys. And to spend some time with Carl.
Carl?
And I'm Carl J. Claridge, and some of you may know me from the 500 and 500 more march. And I'm just here doing Bridges for Indy.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I mentioned earlier on, folks, that the Section 30 fundraiser has now hit £100,000. There are still 20 days to go. I think we'll get there. And I'll be interested in the reaction we get. Ladies, you're being live streamed. I don't want to get knocked over, so I'm going to go there. Introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm Eva Owen Beck. I don't know if anybody's watching who's seen this face before. Probably used to know me as Ren Chapman, but I changed my name this year, so yeah, I'm rebranded.
You do that to confuse people, don't you? Me in particular.
I've had a lot of names, Mike. I've had a lot of names, honestly. It's a thick end of story. Well, on to the thing. Yeah, so we're here on the bridge at Blackwood. I think what we're doing today is, apart from the normal putting the flags up and everything, we're having a little chat about the walk, the impending walk, the 1,320 mile walk, and the 700 mile walk and the 500 mile walk, which are all taking place in September.
You're not doing them all?
October. I'm not doing them all. I'm just doing one. But I'm going to do the 1320. I'm going to set off with the intent of doing the whole lot, and unless disaster strikes and I end up with a broken Achilles.
To people listening to this, 1,320 miles.
That's the one.
72 days.
Yes.
Every day.
Yeah. And we'll see what we look like at the end of it.
I'll volunteer to be the stretcher bearer at the end.
I think we might need one. I think we might need one.
Rosie, come on, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rosie Coltis. Eva and I organised this wee brig get-together, and she's teaching me all the bad habits now, and it's great being in a monster. Oh, I love it! And that's me.
Right, so you heard that part of what's going to happen once we come off the bridge is that the team of people involved in organising the long walk to freedom are going to get together and start doing some more of the plans. Now, while everyone's focusing on the walk itself, there's 3 routes involved. You can get details on the Facebook pages that are relevant. But there's a purpose behind it. And that is to take the details of the Scottish Digital Covenant to within miles, it won't be every, but within miles of every village, every town and every city in Scotland. And if you have questions and you need answers, if you need help, there'll be volunteers who will give you the information you need and what's involved. Obviously, there'll be certain things where we'll ask the Yes family to help. One of perhaps the most important things is when you're walking maybe 20 miles, you might just need a toilet break. So all the Yes family who have a camper van, when you know that the walk is going to be near you, any one of the 3, and we'll keep you up to date with where they are and what they're doing, consider volunteering your camper van for a day. One of the things I mentioned when Dave Llewellyn mucked up my phone, sorry Dave, it might have been me, there's one of us. One of the things we were doing was mapping out a route for the walkers to try and make sure they're safe. And I know just now that the Yes bikers are hard at doing the same thing. We may need more help with that. Again, we can give you a shout out once we know exactly what's been planned from today. Now, one of the questions you might have is, what's the whole idea behind the covenant? Will it work? What difference will it make? Let's see if I can try and explain how I feel about it. I don't believe there's any member of the Yes family who hasn't at some stage said the people of Scotland are sovereign. We all know that. It's the people in Scotland who have the power to make things happen. But if you've watched Dave and I having discussions on the 12 Heads, the one thing I keep saying is I have not yet seen the power of the sovereign people being exercised. That is what I hope will come from the Covenant, where the independence of Scotland comes about because the sovereign people dictated it. Each and every one of us who wants Yes registers our name on the Covenant. And eventually history, years and years and years from now, will record, yes, there was political parties involved. Yes, there were political people involved. But the independence of Scotland came about of the people, by the people, for the people, who simply registered Scotland is independent. You could argue that you wait for a Section 30 and you vote yes then. You could argue there's an election next May and you could vote yes then. Both of those might well happen. But the covenant is there now. And when the walk proceeds, we're not asking anyone to come to us. The walkers and the people that support them will cover every corner of Scotland that we can. And we are coming to you. There's more to it than that, folks. All will be revealed as the plans take shape. But give it a thought. If you are a sovereign Scot, this is your chance to register that fact and create an independent Scotland. Speech over for just now. This is the traffic going south that you're looking at the moment. I'll take you across the bridge and you can have a look at the traffic going north. And we're on a very busy bridge. I'll give you my second apology. When I do live streams and the camera is the right way so you don't have to lie down on the floor to watch, I don't see any messages that might appear. So if anyone has said hello, this is my hello back. If anyone has said, God, not him again, my apologies, yes, it's me again. I'm kind of committed to something called independence. If Wendy McDonald's about, Wendy, I'm using the technique when you hear the larger lorries blow their horn. Still working. I know there's other people out in bridges today. I think the Benally Bridge back in Edinburgh has restarted. Good luck. You can usually rely on Ian McNeil to be on a bridge somewhere, Cliff Serby. I'm one of the admins on both pages for Bridges for Indy. Last week, about 72 people were added by invitation of one person. I think that brings the number of people on the page round about 2,000. But here's my request. I'm standing on a bridge on a beautiful sunny Scottish day, just waving at people. At various bridges across where I live, I've been doing it now for about 3 years, maybe slightly longer. The group of people. We're not mad. There is nothing more addictive than watching the responses you get which are positive. So to all the members, find your bridge. There's guidance and safety instructions on the Facebook pages. Make sure you're safe. You don't have to fix the flags to the bridge. The group I'm in, we just have the flags on poles. And we wave. Simple as that. Right, I think you've heard enough from me. I hope you're all healthy. I hope you're all intent on staying that way. Have a think about some of the things I've said, particularly on the covenant. I think we can make it work. You have to have faith. Same faith Martin Keating's had when he said, I'll take the plunge. We're going to go for an open record. I want to be allowed to show the people of Scotland what's happening in the Section 30 court case. Martin, I'm proud of you, my friend. Your faith is being rewarded, and long may that continue. I'm glad I managed to get this the right way round. I'm going to say goodbye from Blackwood on the M74. Sir Alba.